What's going on? Born for Sports. The New York Mets have won tonight. They beat the Dodgers 12-6 to force a game 6 in the NLCS. Man, they really needed this game. I mean, it's Captain Obvious statement, but they really needed this game. They've been outplayed for most of this series. Shut out twice in the first 5 games of the series, and lost the last 2 games easily at home by the Dodgers, just dominated. But tonight was the Mets night. They got up and hit the bully back. They hit the bully back, and I'm pleased to see the Mets showing fight out there, saying, not in our house. If you're going to beat us, you got to take it from us. And I'm glad tonight was the night that they showed that, all right? They showed it tonight. And the tone was set in the first inning. Pete Alonso with a big 3-run homer to start and set the tone for the game and for the rest of the series. Hopefully, he stepped up, hit a big home run to put us up 3-0. Something we have not done a lot in this series, quite frankly. An early lead. I think the last time the Mets actually had a lead in this series early in the game was Game 2, the game they won. The game they won in Game 2 in LA. Well, tonight, Pete Alonso made sure to do it. And listen, it was a big momentum play. In the first inning, on the top of the first, Peterson, he gave up a couple of runners on base, but an error basically by Marte, misplaying a ball in the outfield, second and third, nobody out. You say, oh, man, here we go again. Here we go with this elite Los Angeles Dodger offense about to just pick our brains again, and we're going to have an uphill climb the rest of the game. But he got out of it. He got out of it with no runs scored, pitched well in that first inning, and Pete Alonso struck. He struck and had a great game tonight. 2 for 3. A 3-run homer, good at bats, just a big time performance there. And it really set the tone. It really set the tone for the game. And then the Met offense was just off and running for the rest of the game. They looked the best they've looked the entire series against this really good Dodger team. It really set the tone. Lindor had a lot of good at-bats too. Francisco Alvarez, he's been killing us the first few games in this series, and all of a sudden, these last 2 nights, he's woken up. I think, Francisco Alvarez, he had 3 hits tonight, 4 hits last night. So maybe the number 9 hitter is actually getting going. The last 2 games he's showing and in the nick of time. So this whole offense just woke up tonight. Very interesting that I saw that Mr. Mendoza shook up the lineup a little bit tonight. He sat Iglesias. He played McNeil. McNeil has some pretty good at-bats. He didn't have a lot of results tonight. He didn't have a lot of results, McNeil was 0 for 3, but he drove in a couple of runs with some sac flies and got the job done. He got the job done. And, hey, Iglesias has been a big part of this team since McNeil got injured, but he has been slumping. So credit Mendoza where it's due. He was not afraid to finally make a move. And Jesse Winker, DHing. This has to be our DH going forward, okay? JD Martinez has given us nothing. He's given us nothing. He should only be situational. I've been screaming the last couple of nights why Winker has not played, especially with good lifetime numbers against the pitcher Buehler and last night. Well, he got in the game tonight. Winker, 2 for 3, okay? 3 runs scored tonight, 1 RBI. Leave him in there. So good job by Mendoza shaking the lineup a little bit, putting Nemo in the 2-hole, drop Vientos to 3, and Alonso to 4. So all in all, a good performance. Also, I want to say the unsung hero tonight, the unsung heroes, Starlin Marte. He made up for that first inning error, had a big game. 4 hits tonight, played really solid, really good on the base path, was 4 for 4. Let's see. He had 4 for 4, okay, with 3 RBIs tonight. Solid game. Made up for the first inning error. And also Ryan Stanek. Let's not forget what he did in relief, okay? Peterson really struggled to just get through the 4th inning, which he could not, okay? Garrett came in the game. He struggled a little bit too, gave up a 3-run homer to the number 9 hitter. Stanek with 2 1/3, huge innings, okay? He was the unsung hero of the pitching staff tonight. We cannot forget that. Diaz closed it out the last 2 innings and shut the Dodgers offense down. Good job by him. He looked great tonight. But Ryan Stanek really was the MVP of this pitching staff tonight. And that's something we cannot forget because we're going to need all hands on deck going forward. We're going to need all hands on deck because it's Game 6 Sunday night. The Dodgers are going to be pitching a bullpen game there. Mets get an off day tomorrow. They'll be ready Sunday night, facing elimination once again, trying to force a Game 7 in L.A. All the pressure is on the Dodgers. Let's be honest. This is a doable thing if we can get through. We're pitching Sharman and I, our ace, tomorrow on Sunday night. He pitched well against the Dodgers the first game. The Dodgers will make adjustments, and they will make sure to not chase a lot of the pitches that they ended up chasing that day. But Manaea's got to be on his game. But we got the right pitcher in this situation pitching, and the Dodgers are having a bullpen game. The last time they had a bullpen game was Game 2 against Manaea, and the Mets won that game easily. So all in all, a good win tonight, much-needed win. I love the fact the Mets showed fight. Shout out to the Met fans at Citi Field that brought the energy today, including my pops who was at that game. Shout out to everyone out there. Let's go Mets. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Do you believe? I still believe. Let's go Mets.